That loan from the Kuwaitis, I say without any fear of contradiction, was already approved, but it was stopped by the former government.
In 2008 and 2015, St. Lucia secured loans from the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development to finance major road projects. The first loan, valued at US $8.75 million, was used to reconstruct and restore approximately 30 kilometers of feeder and agricultural roads. A second loan, secured in 2015 by the St. Lucia Labour Party (SLP) administration, was earmarked for the Shock Bay to Groseley Road and secondary routes. Plans included widening existing roads and upgrading junctions to improve traffic flow and safety. In 2016, however, when the United Workers' Party (UWP) took office, the project was aborted. The Alan Chasney administration complained that the land expropriation was too expensive and shifted the focus to bypass roads.
The former government stopped that loan for the expansion of the Groseley Highway. They were in office, it was their prerogative. They preferred to do a piecemeal extension between Rodney Bay and the Groseley Junction. Rodney Bay and the Groseley Junction, or yes, most importantly, right, to Kilago. That was their decision.
In 2020, the Chasney government began constructing a stretch of road in the Rodney Bay area as part of its shovel-ready pandemic capital works. When the SLP returned to office in 2021, it halted the Rodney Bay 4-lane highway expansion and re-engaged with the Kuwaitis. According to Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, a new loan agreement has been secured to continue the long-delayed 4-lane expansion of what is now called the Sir Julian R. Hunt Highway, with work scheduled to begin in 2026.
What we thought is that it was better if we had looked at that expansion. And we looked at it, and the Minister of Infrastructure has said several times what we found in the study of that short piece of road between Rodney Bay and Kilago. So what we decided, we went to the Kuwaitis and we are going to begin the highway in earnest.
The plan is to upgrade the entire road, but in phases. Ahead of the project, the government has returned its attention to the Shock Bridge, which Pierre says will undergo work similar to the Bois-d'Ouage Bridge upgrades of the post-Hurricane Thomas era.
The Shock Bridge, like the Bois-d'Ouage Bridge, was designed by the Army Corps of Engineers. That's what it was designed by. But the opposition claimed that there was corruption, and they claimed that the bridge was overpriced. When the audit was done, it was found that there was a cost savings of over $300,000 on that bridge. The Shock Bridge, which again was the Shock Bridge, which was designed by the Army Corps of Engineers and funded, the opposition stopped it. And if you notice, you'll see the flooding that takes place at the Shock Bridge. I'm pleased to tell you that funding has been secured, and whilst we wait for the highway, the Minister of Infrastructure will tell you that we are replacing the Shock Bridge.
The government insists that with financing back on the table and preparatory work set to begin at the Shock Bridge, the long-delayed expansion will finally move from promise to pavement by 2026. Based on the Dr. Kenny Anthony administration's 2015-2016 budget, the second phase of the Castries Groseley Highway upgrade was to be co-financed through loans from the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development, KFAED, and the OPEC Fund for International Development, OFID. This project, which was set to begin in 2016, aimed to widen the existing two-lane road to a four-lane dual carriageway from the Shock Bridge to Grosseille. The initiative also included the upgrading of 7 junctions, the construction of pedestrian walkways and footpaths with safety bars, and the building of 9 pedestrian footbridges to enhance safety. Furthermore, the plan involved upgrading drainage infrastructure and other ancillary structures. Dr. Anthony was voted out of office in 2016.